Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we are going to play through at least a quarter, I guess I should say, of Football Feud. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here, and we'll get playing. Okay, so setup is pretty simple. You're going to shuffle this deck of cards. You're going to put the board together, give each player one of these meeples. I'll be playing as the red and blue player so you can see how it's working. Then you're going to have one extra character tracking the quarters, okay? To get started, each player is going to get 7 cards. Okay. Then, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using these cards to basically come up with kind of the best hand that we can. We're trying to get 100 yards because we can get 7 points. Or we're trying to kick field goals or possibly cause the other player to fumble, interception, whatever. So, what we're trying to do here is we are trying to... I'll show you my cards. So, I have a field goal card. Of these 7 cards that you have, what you're trying to do is you're trying to collect cards that are worth yards. Every 100 yards you get, you're going to get points. And if you have one of these yellow cards, you're going to be able to double your rushing yards. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But before I do that, I can discard as many cards as I want to see if I can get something better. So, let's discard that, that, and that. I'll discard 3 cards. Then I'm going to draw 3 cards. The other player's going to do the same thing, but I'll do theirs in a second. So we got not great cards here. I don't love these cards, so that's fine. All right, then they're going to do the same thing. Ooh, so they're going to keep these. And I'll explain why in a minute. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this, and that. I'm going to keep this one. 1, 2, 3. So they have this. All right, they're going to play all rushing yards, and then they're going to keep their other 2. Okay, so there's the cards they're not playing. There's the cards they are playing. Okay. Then I need to make my best hand, so I'm going to go ahead and play them now. Field goal, 50, 60. Give a little bit of a running back double point action. Field goes upside down. I don't like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and play this one. Doesn't do anything, but that's okay. And then I'll keep these 2. And then they're going to play out their cards. They're doing all rushing yards. Okay, so there we go. All right, now what's going to happen is we're going to score. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our cards. For every 100 yards you get, you're going to get 7 points. So I'll start with this player. Let's do the field goal first. So I get 3 points. I'm red, so I get 3 points. I'll go ahead and take the field goal away. I get 110 points. I'm going to double it because I have this card. So 220 points. That is 14 points. So now I have 17. Scored 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Okay? That's my score. Now these 2 cards I keep, okay? Then this player, they're going to do some cool stuff. I wanted to play this so I could show you, okay? So they're doing all rushing yards, okay? But they have 3 of the same number and same color, so they get an extra 100 yards. Basically, it's an extra 7 points, okay? So they're going to have 20, 40, 60, 105, so they get 7 points just for the playing the cards, plus an extra 100 that will give them another field goal, or another touchdown. So they got 2 touchdowns from all those cards in their hand, okay? Then we're done. Everybody keeps their 2 cards. We get 5 more. 6, 7, 7. We've completed 1 quarter. Okay, then we do that all again. So let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything cool that I can show you here. My cards are garbage, so I'm going to keep these 2. I'm going to discard 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then this player, then I'll play my hand in a little bit after this player picks all their stuff. So they're going, ooh, theirs is not good either, but they're going to get rid of this, and this. 3 cards. Come on, be good. All right, so they're going to play these cards. I'll put them face down so it doesn't sway me at all. And we're going to do this so I can show you that, and we'll play that one. Okay, so these are their cards. And then I will play this one and these 4. Okay, all right. So now here are my cards. I'm playing a sack. And then I'm going to double all of my yards for this, which still doesn't give me 100 yards, which kind of blows, but that's okay. So there we go there. So then this player, they're going to play another 10 yards, another set of 3, a 0 passing, and an interception. Okay. So let me read what interceptions do and what sacks do. I know what they do, but I just want to make sure you guys understand. So, interception. Take any card that a player has played and add it to their hand. Take a card that gives the best advantage. So, they're going to take this card, put it in their hand. So, they did the interception. And that goes away. And then, if there's a tie of cards, they're going to go in number order here. So they'll get 7 points because they got a touchdown. I only have 40 yards plus a sack, which is actually not going to let them get a touchdown because my sack is going to take 40 yards away from them. They only have 30 plus 100, 130. They only have 90 yards, so they no longer get any points either. So there we go. All right. So that's that. And that's the end of round 2, or quarter 2. And that's how the game's going to keep progressing. Again, I'll get more cards, draw back up to 7. And we'll keep playing through 2 more rounds. And if at the end of the game, whoever has most points is the winner. In the rule book, it tells you how to score. There's also something you can do called a safety. If you play a sack feud on a player that results in them having both negative yards and no points, then you get a safety. So you can get a safety as well playing some of those mean cards. There's not very many of those mean cards in the deck, but there are enough to make it interesting. I don't know what happens if there's a tie. I don't think I see the tiebreaker in here, so just don't tie. Overtime. If 2 or more players tied after 4 quarters, player can choose to play overtime, shuffle all the cards back in the deck, and deal tied players a new hand of 7. Keep playing overtime until somebody's the winner. I've never had a tie, so I didn't know how that works. But that is how you play Football Feud from Sporting Chance. I think that's what they're called. Sporting Chance Games. Again, if you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.